Welcome back guys to another video of me installing more RAM in a other computer. Well, it's the I done an unboxing. If you click on this side or that side, you will see there's a notification what will pop up. It's like an eye. That is where I done an unboxing of it. So immediately when you guys see that notification, you guys can actually check which laptop I'm busy dealing with. Yeah, it's the Lenovo i5, the Ideapad one. It's the 1TB 4 GB of RAM one. And yeah, I need to actually install more RAM. So basically when you guys do want to open this, I already opened it. As you guys can see, there's no screws in, but I already opened it, and from my angle there is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. There's 10 screws in total, so all around these screws. And if you check around on this side, yeah, there's thinner or smaller screws. I hope you guys can actually see it. Okay, camera's not. Let's see if it can pick up. Okay, so it's small screws compared to the screws what goes in that line there, the top line, bottom, middle line. So there's those screws in the middle line. So if you do see, or if my camera actually start working also, pick up that, as you can see, this one is a little bit longer. This one is a little bit longer than the other one. So the short one goes at the bottom. I don't know if Lenovo is going to keep it like that, but just be careful when you do assemble it back together that the short ones goes at the bottom. But make sure where your screws go, because maybe they put the short ones on top and the long ones at the bottom. I don't know, but I am going to install the critical 8 gig DDR4 2666 MHZ SO single rank. So basically I'm installing this RAM. It looks like that. It's a short one, so that's gonna go in there. There is some not files, but barcode stuff that I didn't want to show for YouTube purpose, because YouTube always say you must cover that. But yeah, so basically you use a, I don't know, some people get a pick or a something very thin. This is just a guitar pick I picked up. Well, I didn't pick it up, but the spot of the guitar, it looks like this. I have it for a long time, and I always use it for when I need to pry open the edges, which is on the sides. And this one goes in the center of the plastic, which is there, and the outside plastic. So it goes in the center, and you move it all the way down. That's if you can't afford to buy the actual pry bar plastic stuff, but it's nice and thin. I don't know if you guys can see. For some reason when I have my camera on this side, the camera just doesn't want to pick up what I'm trying to show you guys. I don't know why is it doing that. Let's see if I move it a little bit closer. No, it's not. But as you guys can see, yeah, there we go. You guys can see it's very thin compared to the others that you can pick up. this kit, what I show in my previous one, there is a pry thing, but it's not like long enough to go in between the grooves and like just pop the plastic panel grip stuff. So once that is off, and when you do take it off, you will feel that it will feel a little like it's a bit tight on this side. Just be careful. Just slide that thing, the guitar pick thing, on the sides. There is vents. I'm going to show you guys. There is some vents. So if you guys take a look, there is like vents on the edges on that side. See if I can get a little bit closer. No, I can't get. But there's a edge what's on this side. Just slide the guitar pick all on this plastic, so that you can unpick this. And make sure when you install your new RAM is that you see this plus and minus on the battery. That's not picking up. Okay, you see this plus and minus? That is the battery. Make sure that you disconnect the battery before you install your new RAM. And this is where your new RAM go. You move the side picks or the side things to the side, and to get the RAM in. And always try and make sure that your RAM, like from your eye level, will it fit. Sometimes it might not fit, but I'm guessing that it must go in that way. So hopefully that is all right, and I will check further. Oh, and here is also the slot for this side. Here is your slot for your M.2. So if you do want to have that M.2 storage, you can put there, you know, because it connects into there. That's your Wi-Fi connection, and obviously your hard drive. You can upgrade your hard drive to a SSD hard drive, but then you have to clone this disk and put it onto your new SSD, or just take the Windows so that you don't have that product key problems where you need a new product key. So you can clone that. This is the battery on this side, and yeah. So I'm going to install the RAM at this stage now, and you guys will see it as I'm connecting it up. I done a close-up from previous videos where I show how to install the RAM, but yeah. So I just need to put you guys back. I don't want you guys to fall. Yes, I am using a webcam for my camera, so it does do that that auto zoom nonsense. Oh, and here's another thing: don't just work just so with your hands. Rather get some nitro gloves or so. Get some of those gloves. Because there's no powder or anything, it's good for when you're working on your computer and you don't have maybe latex gloves, or not latex gloves, but you don't have the anti-static band. Then having gloves on will help with that. Get the correct size also, because they do have like medium, small, and I forgot what's the other one. And you don't actually want anything to pop or break or get sweaty or so. So I'm trying this way. In my previous video I didn't use gloves, but some people said that it's actually okay to use with gloves. It's more better. and every time when you do need to like work on your computer, you can use your gloves. So it's guaranteed that there's no like your hands sweat, or maybe you had something fatty, or you had something and it goes everywhere on your computer, and you don't want that to happen. So yeah, kind of difficult fitting on this gloves. I'm still trying to put on this one. Yeah, so just be careful on the size what you get. Sometimes it can be too big and then it doesn't sit securely on your hand. So there's medium, large, and I think small. Yeah, so it's nice and tight. So I need to disconnect the battery. And for this I must use like plastic things. Anything plastic will actually work to remove the battery, because you don't actually want any shortage and something getting touched or so. Okay, yeah, so basically I had to take the battery out from this point. Here's the battery. I had to take this battery out, and there was only 3 screws what was keeping it. So basically the screw on this side, which is this screw there, and then there's a screw on there which is on there, and then there's a screw over there. So that screw is over there. You guys can't see that one. Let me just show you guys properly. My hand is very shaky, but so there's a screw over there, and then there's a screw over there, and a screw over there, and that is to release the battery section, which is on that section. I'm not gonna take this battery out because it is for something, but I'm not sure entirely what it is for. But if you can get this battery out, take it out, and then you guys have all the batteries unplugged. So let me just move you guys to the right position. I'll move this a little bit up so you guys can see. So basically it was a kind of a mission to actually get the battery out, and again I'm using 266 8 gigs. You can put in 16 gigs, you can put in 32 gigs, but however you want to put it in, just don't want to work over the PC over this. You can actually okay, that came off nice and easy. So there's little tabs on the end what you can take. There we go. So this is a 8 gig what I'm installing, and again, don't touch the gold pins or the gold teeth which is on the side. There you guys. So don't touch that gold pins, because then you guys are going to have some issues when you install it. So it's the 8 gig one. Always make sure with a notch, which is that opening over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Camera, that notch over there, that in the middle of the billion thousands of teeth. Make sure that you line the one what's on the PC, which is on this side here, with that. So don't just force it in. So as you can see, I'm putting it in on an angle. See, so it's on an angle, as you guys can see from that point. It's not like, let's see if I can light it up. As you can see, whoop, camera almost fell. As you can see, the angle that it is in, that is how it should be going in, and then it must line up with that notch there, and there's one on that side, so you guys can see. And you see it on that side. Okay, my camera's not like working properly. Yeah, there we go. See, oh. Okay, my camera's not working properly for some reason. It doesn't want to light up that section. But there's plenty of videos where I showed you guys a better view on it. I know this is like a very far view or far angle on it. Let's see if I can maybe zoom in for you guys. Let's see if I can. Oh, no, my zoom. That's the max what I can zoom it in. Okay. So you guys can see that I'm busy with this. So when you do put it in, make sure that it's lined up nicely, and I guess just push down. I don't like that it doesn't want to notch out. Okay, that notch is there. And just like that. 8 gigs of RAM. So I had to push it down like on the edges, or basically like keep your fingers like that, and then you can keep pressure on that end. So basically your hand is gonna be like that, so when you push down, obviously you're gonna do it with the other hand, but I'm just for showing you guys. You're gonna have to push it down like that, so you can keep pressure on the stop parts and here on the edge, so you don't like crack it or scratch it or so. And that's how you basically install 8 gigs of RAM in a laptop, well, in a Lenovo Ideapad. So yeah, so basically you put everything back. Make sure that you connect this in, and you don't connect it like that, connect it like how you found it, so you will still be able to use your battery. Make sure you push the battery as far as possible in. That is far in. Everything seems to be in, and time for the screwing in part. So I was just checking on the battery. Where is this thing? The battery section. Where to place the precise angle of it, and basically it just slides in. It's not so difficult to slide it in. So as you guys can see, I'm screwing it in there, and if I move this, okay, I can't zoom in from that angle. There's no way that I can zoom in from that angle. I was going to do it, but can't. And don't like tighten it like so it's like super tight. Just tighten it so it can grip it and it's not like still spinning, because you don't want to break the threads of the screws. You can easily like strip the thread of the screw. And you don't want that to happen. There we go. Everything is in. And yes, this does have built-in 4 gigs. Some of it will have 8 gigs, so it's built in. Some of it has 4 gigs. Some maybe even have 2 gigs. But it will give you an unmatched number of RAM. So it won't like show you like the average. Like if you put in 2 4 gigs, then it will show you 4 gigs. Or if you put in 2 8 gigs, then it will show you 8 gigs. It will give you an unmatched number, unless you actually did put in 4 gigs and or you did put in 8 gigs, then that will be fine. But then it will show like the 4 gigs, or it will show actually 8 gigs in, because basically this one is a 4 gig one, so I'm just putting 8 gigs, so that will give me a uneven number of of 12 gigs in total. Yeah, so it will give me 12 gigs because there's 4 gigs. It should show me 12 gigs of RAM, not 4 gigs or just 8 gigs, because that's actually incorrect. So basically you just put the panel back on, make sure everything is tightened, everything looks even, because you don't want to like reopen the thing from over and trick the thing. And if there is dust, it's a good time to clean. If it's dusty, but this is brand new, so let's just clip it in. And when you do clip the panels in, make sure that you get the edges and push gently on the sides, because you are pushing down on the screen, so just push gently on the sides, because you don't want to damage your screen and anything what could be valuable. Or so it'll just clip in like that, and once all the clips is in, there we go. And that's how you install your 8 gigs of RAM or your 16 gigs of RAM in a Lenovo Ideapad. This is the i5 version, so if you're wondering if it is like a different type. It's the i5 version, so it's not the others what will probably come out later in stage, maybe a i7 or i9 or something like that. So I'm just double checking that everything is there, and then basically screw in the screws. So I'll show you guys the RAM, and then how much RAM is in, yeah, and yeah. Okay, so it's actually now up and running. It shows the Intel processor, and it shows 12 gigs there. I would show you guys that, but it doesn't actually pick up on the webcam, so it will be pointless me trying to show you guys. But that is actually how you upgrade your RAM. With built-in laptops, built-in RAM in laptops, it will always give you a like an uneven number unless you actually use 4 gigs with another 4 gigs, then it will show you 8 gigs or 16 gigs with another 16 gigs or so. But it will always give you unmatched if you're using, like, for example, more RAM in, and it will like show you like 8 gigs, 16 gigs, and so on like that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is basically a Lenovo Ideapad upgrade, because don't want to use it on a slow way. So basically a little bit of RAM will increase the speed of how it is, and it also recognizes you don't have to go into the BIOS and fiddle there. You just basically install it, and there you have your RAM in. Let's see if I can go in the second one here. Yeah, so everything is a little bit more snappy. It's not so slow. Yeah, it's a little bit more usable instead of having 4 gigs. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe to my channel. I will try and bring more videos like this out just to show you guys, and I am trying to bring like different angles of the laptop and of the devices. This one is a little bit far away, not because I actually wanted to be far away, but it's because of all the ways what I had to like keep the camera from not falling around or from slipping, and to move my mic a little bit closer, because this is differently compared to where I normally sit. And yeah, don't let anyone bring you down. Always try and stay positive. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, there will be a notification to check out the unboxing of this laptop. And yeah, and if you are wondering why is the screen making it waves, that's only because the camera is picking up that waves. Because some cameras, I don't know, some cameras just pick up a lot of waves, and if you take your phone or if you take your another camera, you guys will see that waves, and it's nothing wrong with your camera, so it's just that that's how cameras pick it up. But like and subscribe, don't let anyone bring you down. Always try and stay positive, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers guys.